Before I got sick, I could do anything and everything. I worked out 5 to 7 days a week, about 2.5 hours a day.
She was a very fun person, ready to do anything and everything, always laughing. She never stopped laughing.
And then it got harder and harder to breathe.
One of our yearly meetings in Las Vegas, and as we were checking out, with our luggage and everything, she was huffing and puffing.
So I finally went to the doctor, and they diagnosed me with alpha-1 antitrypsin. My lungs were like an old balloon. They were out of shape, they were huge, they were scarred, they barely worked.
She wasn't able to do the simple things like going 2 doors down to visit.
It was get barbecues like 4th of July. It was a real chore for her.
My daily life was so difficult. I kept my front door open at all times because I didn't have the energy to be able to answer the door.
She would tell me that, well, I have to take a shower in steps.
My only option was a lung transplant. Then they told me they weren't even going to consider putting me on the list because I am a single person with no children. They felt that I did not have the support to be able to handle once I came home. So I brought in a list of all my friends, okay? My neighborhood was so wonderful. For 6 months, they fed me 3 times a day, every day.
Me and some of the other guys in the neighborhood, we'd come over at Christmas time and we'd put up our Christmas lights and
take care of the dogs periodically, those sort of things. Those were just some of the things that we tried to help out with.
I mean, when I tell people about how many neighbors and friends and relatives just stepped up with not even thinking about it.
She made me dress up like Santa Claus and take pictures with her 2 dogs.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
If that's not love, I don't dress up for Santa Claus for anybody.
I finally got the call a Saturday afternoon, and I was just like, I couldn't even imagine.
We picked Renaye up and we were gone and went down to UCLA, and the doctors and nurses were wonderful.
I was so lucky, and I needed 2, and I got 2, and they were good, and they were marvelous. And I was on room air from the end of the surgery on.
It was just amazing for all of us to see her finally get her lungs.
My life has changed tremendously. I can breathe. Just being able to breathe is the best thing. I love that breathing thing.
She's back to walking every day. She walks even further than I ever saw her walk in the past. She seems more energetic and with more purpose now, it seems like.
I am going to be a foster mommy for Bassets, or Golden Empire Basset Rescue. Financially, it's very difficult. I mean, the surgeries are like $1 million, okay, and the meds are ungodly.
She really seems devoted to letting people know about the benefits of donating.
I am now an ambassador for JJ's Legacy. I'm an ambassador for Donate Life, for the hospitals, for the high schools, and for special events. I want to be able to give back where I can, and I really enjoy it. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy it.
I was already a donor with on my driver's license, but Aaron became a donor because of Renaye. So I think that was probably a huge thing.
When I told Renaye that I finally became a donor, she started crying.
Organ donation is the most important thing you can ever do that takes absolutely no effort. You won't even know that you're contributing, because you will not contribute until you no longer need your organs. That's when we want them. Please sign up to be an organ donor. Get the pink dot on your license. You can save so many people. And those people really appreciate it. I know I do. So I like living, I like breathing.